Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy B. Hey, look, I got some amazing information I want to share with y'all today. Share this on your wall. Tell your friends to come take a look if you're sitting around some people. I got some awesome information I want to share. I've had some people inbox me today. I have students from all over the world that take our courses, and a lot of people. Share this on your wall, guys. If you know anybody who just lost a job or facing defeat, etc., I got something to tell y'all, man. I had a student recently inbox me that just lost their job, right? Anytime somebody inboxes me and tells me that they lost their job, the first thing I say is congratulations. That's the number one thing I tell them. I tell them congratulations if they lose their job. And I'm going to tell you why. You know, I've been working for myself since I was 21, and the only way that I know how to get it is for myself, right? But I understand how pain looks. And on the surface, if you're only living in this skin, in this flesh, on the surface, pain looks like it's the worst thing that can happen to you. But as I've looked back over my life, every single time that I've experienced in my life pain, share this, guys. This is going to be good. Every time I've experienced in my life pain, that was the starting point to the breakthrough, to the massive amount of success that I've experienced. Pain is literally the starting point. So when students call me and they tell me, or people inbox me, Brian, a lot of people see these videos, they get inspired today. It's like taking a bathe, right? They see my videos, they get inspired, they watch us on YouTube, etc. They follow our channel and they get inspired, but they don't. And so they say, you know what? I want that. I want success. I want massive success. I want to win big for my family, etc. And then so they go home and they pray. They thank you, God. I want millions of dollars, etc. And then so God answers. How does he answer? He doesn't drop $1 million in your hand. What he does is, okay, you want this. The only way that you're going to get to this is you got to start moving. So now you got this comfortable plus job, right? And you think about it, when you're laying in bed and you're comfortable, guess what you don't do? When you're comfortable, you don't move. You stay in that comfortable spot until you wake up and your side is hurting. It's hurting so bad to where now it hurts so bad. You're like, ooh, and then you move. Pain is a starting point to make you move. So what happens is when pain shows up, that's when you give thanks. So a person loses their job. That's the pain. Boom, it hurts. You're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Right? You already have the answer. Now what you do? What you do is you turn to what your vision looked like. What you had in your mind when you said, I want this. When that pain shows up, identify with the vision that you had for what made the pain show up. The pain shows up so that you can move, so that you can start moving in a direction. You just got to step out of that realm of this is bad. No, it's actually great. Good job. Congratulations. Now you can start moving. Now you can start literally applying all of the information that I've taught you, that I've learned, that you've learned, the mental aspect, the mechanics of how you're going to make money with real estate, with whatever business stream that I'm teaching you to do. All right? So understand that when pain shows up, now what you got to do, when pain shows up, now it's time to get to work. It's time to go all in. So when that pain shows up, what I do is when pain shows up, and as you're elevating, guys, as an entrepreneur, don't think that pain stops showing up. I'm always wanting to grow. I'm actually training right now. I bought a course, a $10,000 course. Like I tell y'all to buy courses, level up. If I got $10,000 in my account, I'll drop it on a course so that I can get a shortcut to where I want to be. You understand what I'm saying? I'll drop it off. If all I got, I spend my last on knowledge because I'm banking on me. I'm banking on myself. I'm banking on my drive, my persistence. I can count on me. I'm getting the game almost 20 years, 2 decades in the game, banking on me. So now I know that if I fill my brain with some information, I'm going to execute. Learn, execute, repeat. That's the HarrisMastermind.com motto. We teach that: learn, execute, repeat. Drop it all on your knowledge. So now if you're confident in yourself, so now when I got the knowledge, now I'm going out in life and demanding, I'm putting a stake in the ground like, give me what's mine. That's how I'm going out in life. I'm going out in life like, give me what's mine. Like, right? You get what I'm saying? So like, forget them. I want to cuss. I don't want to offend nobody. But if somebody fire you, forget them. Forget them. Let that go, man. You your own being, man. You don't, if they let you go, guess what? They lost. But you know what? It makes you level up. Don't walk around saying because somebody tell you they don't need you no more. Forget them. Forget them and go level up, guys. Level up. 2018 and beyond is the year, and year beyond is for you to start leveling up. Somebody fire you, forget them. Step man, go put a stake in the ground and go claim what's yours. What's inside of you that you can give? It's something that you love doing right now. I'll give you a prime example. What if you're an artist? You love painting. Hey, guess what? It's somebody that'll pay you to teach them how to paint. What if you love cutting yards? It's somebody that'll pay you right now. I don't cut my yard. I don't have time. That's not something that I want to do. So I will pay somebody to cut my yard. I have a yard guy, so don't inbox me if you're a yard guy. But you get what I'm saying? Whatever you love doing, whatever you have a passion for, level up, guys. Level up. Let me give you a prime example. I don't have my dry erase board in here. But I want to tell you what you've been selling for. I don't want to unplug my phone because my thing may go dead. I want to tell you, I'm going to write this down. Hold on so y'all can see it. I've been doing my homework and my mind exercises. Let me see here. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all see this real quick. All right, so for instance, what I do is, you got to understand is, I don't know what you want to make, but it's 30 days in a month. 30 days in a month. If it's 30 days in a month, that means that today, that if I want to make $6,000 a month, that means it's 30 days in a month, I need to make $200 a day. So what I do is I figure out, as an entrepreneur, I'm not, $6,000 a month may be a lot to you. $6,000 a day may be a lot to you or whatever. But how do you chalk that down? Chalk that down into taking one bite at a time. $6,000 a month. So if I got $6,000 a month as a goal, then $200 a day is what I'm shooting after. Then I'm going to break that down onto an hourly goal. All right. So in $6,000 a month, $200 a day is what I need to make. Let's just say if I'm committed to working 5 hours a day. 5 hours a day. That means that, let's see, 20, 40, let me see, 40, that's $40 an hour. So if I decide I want to make $200 a day, I need to commit to where I'm doing something that's going to generate $40 an hour. You got to understand, like, take that high and mighty roll off. If you're an entrepreneur and somebody lays you off, you got to go get it. Now, what I've done at this age in the game is I want anything that I work on today, I want it to pay me next month. So I want it to pay me the same day next month. I want residual from it. So I want you to start getting into that mindset. Whatever you're working on, don't keep busting your ass for it. Go make it next month too. Like, make that pay you next month. Make your efforts from what you're doing today pay you next month. But if you have an idea right now, you know what? Some people say, man, Hispanics are coming over to America and they're taking all the jobs. No, they're not. They're just willing to grind. It was like a lot of Americans have gotten too lazy. Hey, look, go cut some grass. Like, go rake some leaves. If you live up north, go shovel some snow. You can make $200 a day right now. You know what? It's something that I need done right now. Like, for instance, I'm about to hire some more people that can do some computer work for me, right? Like, I'm willing to pay some money for that. So what I'm telling you is learn new trades. Get your butt on YouTube.com, YouTube University. You ain't got no money. And the other thing is, guys, be willing to drop it off. Be willing to spend your money. Like, look, if you made money, I want you to do this. I want you to do this tonight as homework. I want you to calculate how much money you made, however old you are, how much total money you've made in your life. I did this one year. I think it was like 2013 to 2014. I calculated all the money I had made up until then in my entire life. And it was like a total, counting fortune, counting real estate, it was like $8 million, right? And so I was like, well, damn, if I can make $8 million in, a 13-year time frame or whatever, right? 13-year time frame. Who says I can't make that this year or this month? Who's the determining factor? Guess who it was? It was me. So I wrote down on my goal, I was like, I'm finna make $8 million this year. So now what you have to become is when you get laid off from your job, get definite in what you want to make. Write down that amount, right? When you write down that amount, what it does, guys, is you're following biblical principles when you write. You're creating neurological pathways that's making something in the invisible visible. You're making it visible. You're making it physically real. So the moment you do this, when you say, I have, excuse my writing, $10 million, $10,100,000 in, excuse my writing, I'm writing and filming in my bank account. Look. Now, what did I just do? I just followed the principles of Habakkuk. Forgive me if I'm spelling this wrong. Verse 2 and 2. You go read it. Habakkuk verse 2 and 2 says, write the vision and make it plain. What I just did when I did that is I just literally wrote the vision. I've created now neurological paths. I've literally gave birth to new cells that wasn't existing in my brain. This is how this stuff works, y'all. I've created cells in my brain by writing down. I've made something invisible become physically real by literally writing it down on a piece of paper. You can't type this. You can't text this. When you write it, you make it physically real. It comes from the ether, the invisible, a thought world, a spiritual realm, and it enters into the physical world through you. Now a neurological pathway has been created, a fold, this is what they call it, in your brain, where new cells come from invisibleness into your brain and create a pathway. Now listen to this. When that happens, guess what happens? How do you make that pathway groove deeper and deeper and deeper? What I do is I'll write this down. Look at this. What I'll do is I'll spend time writing this down, and I'll write this over and over again. I'll write it like 50 times. Boom. I want it to embed. I want the groove to sink into my brain so deep. And I want that groove to where now what I'm doing is I'm typing it into that Google search engine of my brain. So now my brain is going to start thinking of ideas, and it's going to start delivering to me people and circumstances. I'm going to randomly find courses that's going to support my way of thinking now. I'm going to find ideas and things that's going to support the way that I'm thinking. Because now I've typed it in, I've wrote it down, and I've wrote it over and over and over again to where I'm creating a neurological pathway, and I'm making that groove deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper to where now the only thing that I begin to think about is a state of consciousness that's going to deliver to me specifically what it is that I've demanded for my brain to deliver. So now what I'm saying is when pain comes, don't dwell on the pain. Don't dwell on the problem. Forget them folks. That's what I say. Forget them folks. They want to let you go. Forget them. What you got to do is level up. Level up by what is it that you want? Why did this happen to you? It happened because you asked for it. Believe it or not, if you hate your job, I promise you that day is coming where you're going to get let go. If you consistently give out the vibration of not giving thanks for something, it will disappear out of your life. You hate your job, guess what? It'll be gone soon enough. They're going to drop you off. You're going to get that severance package. They're going to let you go. Trust me. When you get out of work, you go get some drinks. You hate your job, I promise you're going to get fired. You're sending out a vibration to let the universe know that you no longer want to be there. It's not, oh my God, and so when it happens, people be like, oh my God, I can't believe they let me go after 20 years. You asked for it mentally. Your vibrations, your attitude when you showed up. If you want it, give thanks for it. Thank you so much. Wake up and give thanks. I'm not saying do that because if you really want to grow, you got to step out of that situation, man. Like that comfort zone, let me tell you something. Comfort is so dangerous. Being comfortable is so dangerous. Why? Because it gives you the illusion that you're progressing. It gives you the illusion that you have everything that you need. But in this world, you're either moving forward or you're moving backwards. Nothing stands still in this universe. Nothing. Everything either moves forward or it moves backwards. So comfort gives you the illusion that you're standing still, but in actuality, you're actually moving backwards. Everything is moving past you. So you have to you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And you got to push yourself to the brink of the edge. What I'm saying is you got to be willing to go all in all the time if you want to keep growing. If you want to keep growing, you may make $1 million a day and you sit there and look at that $1 million. Oh, I'm comfortable now, baby. I got everything that I need. You're comfortable. You show me an entrepreneur that's comfortable and I'll show you one that'll be broke in a short period of time. I promise you, if you get comfortable, it's gone. It's already leaving. Money has a vibration of energy that literally is movement. Money moves. Money loves to move. That's why you can't hold on to it. You can't save your way to a successful career, right? You can't. You got to spend that money. That's why you set up your retirement based upon what? Your spending. You set up your retirement based upon how much you're going to be spending. So you say, I want to retire. Why should you have to reduce your income or your expenses because you retire? Retirement should be something that you set yourself up to where you make more money in retirement. Marcus said the biggest enemy, comfort is the biggest enemy. It surely is. So what I'm telling you is to go out. If you lose your job today, tomorrow, this week, sometime this year, who cares? Come back, save this video, share this video on your wall, whatever you need to do, and come back and watch this so that you can have the blueprint of what you need to do next. You need to immediately write down. Don't write down the goals. This is another thing. I'm telling you, I'll share this. Don't write down the goals of where you are right now. This is one mistake most people make. Most people write down the goals of where they are in their life right now. So, like for instance, you say, all right, you just got fired from your job and you need to make $6,000 a month or $10,000 a month to cover all your expenses. So your goal is $10,000 a month. Guys, I promise you this. The new you that you're going to grow to is going to need more than $10,000 a month. Don't make your goals based upon where you are. Have the balls to think bigger than where you are right now. $100,000 a month. Right? Have the wherewithal to be like, I'm going to make $100,000 a month, and you write it down. When you write it down, you give it life. You give it physical life. You give it the cells that it needs, the energy, the intention that it needs to grow. When you write it down, that means that you believe it. Now what you want to do is you want to write it down every day. Before you wake up and get your day started, you write it out like 100 times. You know how they used to make kids write, why are so many kids bad in this world? Because the teacher would say, I will not be a bad kid. Well, you're telling this kid to be a bad kid? They make him write that 100 times. Guess what? He's going to be a bad kid because he has to write subliminally into his brain, he will not be a bad kid. And in his brain it says, I will be a bad kid, right? So the other thing is, don't say what you don't want. Stop speaking that crap over your life, man. I will not be broke. What? Yeah, right. What did you just say to your brain? You're going to be broke, right? You will not be fat. Guess what? You're going to be broke. You're going to be fat. If you say it, speak those things that be not as though they were over your life. Speak it. Speak it. I am rich. I am healthy. I am abundant. I am a multi-millionaire. Speak those things. I am is the genie that gives the summon to all creation. Learn how to be selective. It's okay to make accidental mistakes when you speak. Learn to catch yourself. When you're starting out, it's like an exercise gym. When you're starting out, you're going to catch yourself. And that's when you know you're becoming aware, when you catch yourself on certain things. What I'm telling you is learn how to speak things over your life. Speak things over your life. What up, Micah? Speak things over your life in such a way to where you claim abundance. You claim abundance. You claim optimal health. And what happens is when you claim optimal health, guess what? All of the right nutrition will show up. All of the right mentors will start to appear. All of the right posts will start to appear. The people that you see on your news feed that irritate you the most, that's an inside reflection of you. You're seeing what your thoughts are. That's not their thoughts. That's your thoughts. You only see what you think about. I want you to really understand that. When you point a finger, 3 point back at you. Oh, I'm so sick of seeing this person's post. Guess what? That's your thoughts. Reflecting back to you what you subliminally have implanted in your mind. So it's not the person, right? It's you. It's you. So you begin to surround yourself with the right type of thinking. When certain bad things happen, what you have to do is level up your thinking. The thinking is the cause. I have a student, I won't say his name, we're going to do an interview with him, but he posted that, he sent me a message. He sent me a message, man, and he said, Brian, see, our course, what we teach is, we don't just teach the mechanics of real estate, man. We teach thinking. Our real estate course is really all about thought process. Like you're going to be shocked. If you haven't taken the course, you're going to be shocked because the big majority of like the first half of the course is all mental. Like I train you on mindset. And so now when you get in there, he said, Brian, you know, this big check that he just made like more money in a day than most people make in a year. And this big check that he made, he said, Brian, I just wish more people understood that it wasn't necessarily the mechanics. It was me saturating my brain with a state of awareness, a state of consciousness, a state of mindset that delivered this to me. You get what I'm saying? And so now you understand that when those bad things happen to you, immediately identify the problem and then tell your brain, what is it that I want? I write it down. Bam! What is it that I want? I want this. And I think from the place that I want to be. I think from the place. Don't think of the place. Think from it. Does that make sense to what I'm saying? When I say think from it, what I'm telling you is, meaning wherever you want to be, it exists already in this realm. When the scripture tells us that the works were already done, it already exists. That means the perfect you already exists. The worst you already exist. The mediocre you already exist. The comfortable you already exist. Think from the frequency that you want to tune into. Right now, if I go and turn on the TV, Direct TV or Roku has hundreds, thousands of channels that I can tune into. They're playing whether I'm tuned into them or not. The stations are already playing whether I choose to watch them or not. What I'm telling you is those stations of your perfect version of you are already playing. Which one are you tuning into? Which one are you tuning into? Your perfect life is already playing, waiting for you to step into the picture. Tune into it, visualize it, feel it. Write the vision down, make it plain, and when you write it down, that puts a image, a screenplay on your screen of space in the theater of your mind. The theater of your mind. You can literally close your eyes right now and see. I want you to do a test right now. I saw this on a video and it was absolutely amazing. I'm gonna pull something up. I'm gonna write something down and I'm gonna flash it in front of you. I'm going to flash it in front of you. I'm going to do this test with you right now so that you can understand that the God in you speaks to you every day. It's not an outside. It's not an out there, guys. It's inside of you. I'm going to hold an image up in front of you and I want you to literally, inside your mind, I don't want you to scream it out. I want you to scream it out in your mind out loud. I want you to scream out the number that you see in your mind out loud. Scream it out loud. I'm going to do this test with you. Scream it out loud, that number. Don't scream it out loud in your mind. All right? Now what I want you to do is I want you to look at this number and then close your eyes and see that same number in your mind. See it in your mind's eye. Now, the question that I want to ask you is what inside of you screamed that? What inside of you screamed that out loud to where only you heard it? That's the question that I want you to answer. What inside of you saw that? What I'm telling you, that's the God in you that says when you say I am, I give you. I reign on the just as well as the unjust. I give you whatever you say. The internal words become flesh. Now, this is what the Egyptians, they understood. They understood that it's symbols, images, that literally is what this universe responds to. It doesn't respond to mere words. That's why when you look at these Egyptian hieroglyphics, is what they call them, it was in symbols, not words. And that means that your mind, words make you see images. Words make you hold on to images. So what you have to start doing is visualizing yourself in the screen of space as if you see it out here. Meaning when you look at your life on this theater in your mind's eye, when you close your eyes, you see it through the same set of eyes that you would see this life. Don't look at your body like you're watching a movie. Look at it as if you see it in your mind's eye like you would see through these eyes. See yourself on the perfect vacation, and I promise you it will become real in your life. See yourself with the amazing amount of money in your bank account, and I promise you that inner God inside of you will literally reflect that on the outside. That's how he responds to us. It's not a pie in the sky. It's time out for that, guys. It's not a pie in the sky. The whole, he's out there. No, he's not. It's all inside, y'all. It's an inside job, and he's giving you got to learn how to take dominion over your mind. When God said in scripture, he gave man dominion over this earth, he gave us dominion over the earth of our mind. The earth of our mind. Man has dominion over the earth of his own mind. And scripture is riddled with reminders that says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. That means whatever you think about, you are receiving. You are living in your own thoughts. Every person you hate, every circumstances you want to go away, you living in it in your mind. You walking through your thoughts. And what I'm telling you is if you start to correct your thinking now, your future will change. It's all in here, guys. So that job, congratulations. If it fired you today, congratulations. Now that means that you need to ascend to the solution of your problem. Brian Harris does not know it all. I promise you I don't. I'm still learning and growing, guys. But what I can tell you is that I stand on this belief system. I stand on this with every fiber of my being. And I'm telling you that you can literally enjoy the life that you want. Hey, does bad stuff happen? Yeah, I have bad thoughts sometimes. Shit, sometimes I forget too. Sometimes I forget too. It's like, oh shit, like what was I thinking about that made this happen, right? But I know that I'm the cause. Like crap happens to me. Shoot, like I've lost hundreds of houses before. I've almost filed bankruptcy. You get what I'm saying? I've been there. I understand. So what I'm saying is, like, we forget. But what I'm telling you is to start surrounding yourself with people. Every day my inbox floods with either people who are asking for help or people in my circle of influence who we each lift each other up and remind us. All of them are successful, but sometimes they forget. So it's like when the thought comes to me and I'm uplifted, I send it to them. Hey, look, when I'm in a place where, I need some uplifting, they automatically send me something. That's my thoughts supporting me. Sending me the food. What I'm saying is now you start to make a conscious decision, guys, to surround yourself with the right people who are going to lift you up. You know what? I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news. I don't want to know that it's flu season. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care if it's raining and thunderstorming outside because on the inside, I'm sunny today. You understand what I'm saying? The weather is going to be what I want it to be today. You get what I'm saying? If it's not when I go outside, I'll fly somewhere so I can change the weather. You get what I'm saying? It's sunny somewhere on this earth. You understand what I'm saying? It's sunny somewhere on God's green earth. So what I'm saying is, it's whatever you want it to be. Don't allow this realm to think for you. You have dominion over your own mind. It's health season is what it is. It's abundance season is what it is. It's happy season is what it is. This love everybody is what season it is. It's black, white, red, yellow. It's a melting pot is what it is. It's whatever you want it to be. If you want to live in a world of racism, live in it. Have at it. If you want to live in a world where everybody loves each other, guess what? It's people enjoying that life. You understand what I'm saying, guys? So be that in your mind. Dominion over your... My boys just came in, guys. What up, guys? What up? Alexander. What up, man? Mwah. Eat. What up, man? Tell the people, hey. Hey. I don't know where Brendan is. Maria there for the comment. So, guys, I'm out, y'all. Y'all share this, pass it on, watch it again. Share it with somebody that you know that needs this uplifting, guys. This your boy, B. Reminding you to remind me to continue to win big for myself and your family. Guys, let's lift each other up in 2018 and beyond. It's your boy B. Share this video, guys. Follow us on youtube.com/C/Homes for 10K. See more amazing videos, guys. And hey, look, if you're looking for more motivation and daily motivation, go to theharrismastermind.com. Look at Ethan. That's my man right there, y'all. Ethan, you got the honor roll today, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Who got the honor roll? Who else got the honor roll? Honor roll by Alexander. Woo! All right, guys. My kings and my princes are home, and my queen is home. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have an absolutely amazing day, guys.